The QAnon JFK cult. Man, that sounds crazy, but it's real. They have now returned to Dallas. Members of the JFK QAnon group verbally and physically harassed March for Our Lives participants in Dallas. All right, so members of the group did this. This was downtown Dallas on Saturday, shouting at them that the mass shooting on May 24th, in which a gunman killed 19 elementary school aged children and 2 teachers, was orchestrated by the federal government. All right, that's what they're saying. Gabrielle Gonzalez, a protester at the event, said, and I quote, this is a direct quote, the QAnon member was like, did you know that Uvalde has been closed for years? It was fake. It was all an act. It was actors and actresses. Then 2 more QAnon members came up and were like, none of these are real. Mass shootings don't happen. And I asked them if they'd like to tell Rodriguez's parents that, said Gonzalez. So let's put up a picture of their leader. Okay, this guy's a real tool. His name is Michael Protzman. Predicted earlier that week that JFK would actually reappear, and he would be there that day to reinstate Donald Trump as president and begin executions of the alleged global cabal of pedophiles and blood-drinking liberals. That's what he claims, and he says they actually are the ones running the world. If you remember, we've covered them before. This is the same group back in November that thought JFK, Michael Jackson, and Elvis would return, and Bon Jovi would hold a concert after Trump was going to be reinstated as president of the United States. Don't believe me? Let's put it up. All right, this says Collin County Dems. The late President John F. Kennedy and son, the late John F. Kennedy Jr., are a no-show today in Dallas for the hundreds of QAnon supporters. Rumor has it that JFK and JFK Jr. were seen working at Dairy Queen alongside Elvis and Michael Jackson. Now, I fight the urge to laugh, and let me tell you why. Because this is serious. This is serious. These individuals vote. These are the people that support Donald Trump. These are the people that Trump can sell whatever he chooses to them. As long as this remnant exists, Donald Trump will always tell the truth according to a certain segment of the American population. And they feed upon the ignorance of these individuals. This is the perfect stooge for Donald Trump. This is what they do. They exploit and manipulate individuals who are mentally vulnerable and always seeking to connect to some type of conspiracy theory. So they're willing to believe, and believe me, they gauge this stuff. The Republicans gauge this stuff. They say, well, if our followers are willing to believe that JFK is going to come back with Michael Jackson and Elvis and reappoint Donald Trump, well, damn it, they sure will believe that the election was stolen without any evidence. They sure will believe whatever other lie we put up there, like white men are being replaced. Or that somehow Democrats are antithetical to America, they're pedophiles and they need to die. You see, this is dangerous because what does it do? It dehumanizes those who have a political opposition to you. And then it radicalizes the group who will start believing that those who simply have a different political point of view are not worthy to live. What's the next conclusion of that scenario? There you go. That's why I don't laugh at it. All right, Adrienne, thoughts here.
It seems relatively clear to me that those in the 1%, the reigning class, that they're truly out there to push their agenda of keep people really dumb. And we're seeing that about allowing guns in schools and not protecting kids from mass shootings because they don't want them to go to school and be educated and have the knowledge base so that they can fully appreciate and understand when these cult-like conspiracy theories come out and maybe not engage in them or not entertain them. No, they want people to stay as dumb as possible so that they can be controlled easily. And it just continues to show us what the byproduct of that is, where you have people supporting these just far out and far-fetched conspiracy theories as opposed to actually using reasoning and common sense.